And mine is
What
up.
screen are you
Awesome.
using?
I just have it. It's just showing Discord.
Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, mine's up too now. Cool. All right.
And
You
actually,
want to
what I'll
start the intro, or
do,
you want me to do it?
it's up to you, because you chat. I'll pull your chat up on my other screen as well. Hold up. And there, boom. All right, I literally just have it where it's just us. And where's my chat? Lol.
Cool. All right. What's up, you guys? It's your boy Gojifranklin, joined today with my guy. Say your name.
There's two of us.
There's two of us.
What's going on, you guys?
There you
It's
go.
your boy, Guido Goji.
Guido Goji, and who else?
Yo, I'm Goji Guy, Ryan. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to get, bro, I can't pull my chat up. YouTube.
You can't pull your chat up. Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? What's good? So, it's a little collaborative effort stream right here. We're doing a little collab post G-Fest 2025, G-Fest 30 stream. We're gonna have our thoughts and reflections and review on it. Appreciate all those who are tuning in, man. This is me and Goji Guy's first video together.
Yes, sir.
So that's a huge milestone right there for both of us.
Hello to any of my chat watching. Oh, there we go. Okay, is it finally gonna work? There we go. All right, now it's up. Awesome.
Yeah, cool. So we have everything straight. So, what I'm gonna start doing more often, I'm gonna start streaming on here now since I really got it all set up. I'm also starting to try to stream on Twitch, but you know that's really neither here nor there. That's just for most of my subscribers and supporters. You guys can kind of expect me to start streaming a little bit more, but also me and Goji Guy, you know, really befriended each other at G Fest, and
Yes, sir.
There's likely to be a good amount of videos between us coming up in the future. So,
you know it. Let me read some of my chat. What we got? Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Jack, Shockwave, Mr. Oreo, Average Goji fan.
Yeah.
To anybody who did go to G-Fest between mine or Gojifranklin's chat, what was your favorite thing you picked up? That's, I feel like, a good question to start off for them, at least.
It's a great starter.
Mm-hmm. What was yours, Franklin? I think I know what yours was, Franklin. Yours
Let me see if you know it.
Yours had to be. You tried to get it for years. The Safubi, Destroy a Goji, yeah?
You know what? That's a great answer.
Is it not?
It actually
is it Caesar?
Is
it King Caesar?
No. That might be number 3, low key. I think it's. So I'm flip flopping between them, but I think my heart is saying it's the Sara Jirushi Godzilla 1964.
You
know what I'm talking about? The clear one with the red and the blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Mine had to
be. What about you?
Here, let's see if you can get mine. Flames the $5. I know donation jump scare favorite. He got a Super Godzilla. I assume the MMS. Nice, dude. Crazy pickup.
I think it's the dope Natsumeri.
Yup, dope Pope Nezuburodon. Yep. Heck yeah.
Oh, not yet. What did I say? Natsumeri. I'm not tripping. Not what's his name?
Nezuburodon.
Yeah. I said fucking Natsumeri.
Yep. That must love that guy, bro. It's crazy.
Does Goji Guy know about your beef with Birdon?
You have beef with Nezuburodon?
No, not Nezuburodon.
No.
Who's Birdon?
Who's Birdon in
Was that is it like a Naruto thing?
No, he's from Ultraman.
Oh, I've only watched which Ultraman is he? Blazar, Arc, and some of Z as of right now. I gotta catch up on Omega. I haven't watched 2 or 3 yet. I gotta get on that.
Nah, bro. Skip the current Ultraman stuff. You gotta watch the show and stuff, bro.
I plan to. I really need to because I really want to watch Z because I've been loving Z so far. But it has like Orb, it has Geed, it has Zero. I'm like, oh, I gotta watch them. But then I know like in those shows you're gonna have the other Ultramen. So yeah, we have to catch up on some stuff.
And the thing that I like about the Showa Ultraman shows, a lot of them actually have a lot of Toho actors in it.
Yeah.
And you know that pointing meme with Leonardo DiCaprio like in the chair?
Yeah.
And he that was me watching most of the Showa series. I'm like, oh, that's so and so from,
Yeah.
That's just like Ultraman. Take the actors and then take their fucking kaiju suits
I don't know. I don't
and
know
their
where it was
roars.
said, but I heard somebody say that um Ben, the Ultraman actor. How do you pronounce his last name? Ben what?
I
Furia.
think it's Furuya. I think.
Furia or Furuya?
For we'll
I
say
think
I'm just gonna call him Ben.
Furuya sounds more- but
I
yeah,
heard somebody
everybody
say
knows
that
who
in
it is.
some panel he had. I'm not sure if that Jiva or some other one. That when he had to fight characters as Ultraman, like normal kaiju, he just fought, yada yada. But when he had to fight, apparently when he fought against Haruo Nakajima a lot, he had to fight because from what I've heard, apparently like Haruo like didn't like doing Ultraman stuff. Like he would like actually hit full force for whatever reason. And so like in the show it's like Ultraman fighting for his life. In real life when fighting against Haruo, it's Ben fighting for his life because apparently Haruo would not hold back, dude. He would just swing full force.
You're
Yeah,
like, hold
I
on.
think I read something like that
Kill
on
me.
Twitter.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's just hilarious.
Yeah. I've
Flames.
been meaning to sit back and watch some more Ultraman recently. I don't feel like I've watched enough in my life. Like I said, I've seen a
You
good
haven't.
amount of. Yeah, Rodney will attest to that. Like my favorite Zero. I've seen all those movies that have Zero in it. I've watched a good amount of Tiga, the original, Jack, Taro, and Mebius, and then X and Orb a little bit too. But this is a whole lot more.
I have to watch Orb. I know he's in a lot of stuff, but oh god, his design. I just
You don't like his design?
no, bro. I do not miss the Orb design, bro. Bro,
I
the
feel it.
Orb design
I
is
feel it.
so
I feel it.
dookie.
I feel it.
Flames donated 5. He said, "Can't wait. Can't stay for long." But Manila no diffs everybody with his
Whoa.
Chad Riz. Okay.
Oh,
Well, you know what? So I said this. I said this to my guys.
Oh,
I
no,
think
don't
it was a few
defend this.
months ago. No, I said look, I said like Manila is either strong enough to really kill Ghidorah, or Ghidorah is Manila smoke ring tier.
It
bro,
was the
no.
final blow. It's Gorosaurus, bro. He carried.
Sit here and do this, bro. No. Ghidorah was already practically beat on at that point. He literally just got jumped.
Yeah.
That was just the icing on the cake, bro. Don't
Gorosaurus
gas him up like that, bro.
Think of it like Ghidorah just got jumped by like like a mob, and Manila just came up and put like his cigarette out on him. Pretty much, that's more or less what he did.
Yeah.
So,
Gorosaurus broke that man's spine,
bro,
boy.
Goro's insane, dude. Goro is ridiculous.
You try to tell people, y'all better stop sleeping on Gorosaurus. He's like
bro,
that.
people
He's
ask
like
like, do Gorosaurus versus Zilla? It's like that's not close, bro. He's kicking him, and Zilla's gonna explode, dude.
He's breaking that man's body in half. Approximately.
Goro's demolishing. Apparently, it's Gorosaurus' 58th birthday today, like right now.
That's cool.
Hold
Hey,
on.
if that's the case, we need to celebrate.
When
'cause
did
Gorosaurus
King Kong Escapes come out?
come out?
July
That's all.
22nd. Yeah, it is
Oh,
Goro's
wow.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to
Hey!
Gorosaurus.
Happy birthday.
So, I don't think you noticed, but after Godzilla and Space Godzilla, Gorosaurus is actually my favorite Godzilla.
He's goated, bro. You can't go wrong with a big dinosaur.
Yeah, he's amazing. I love him. You know, I hate when people say that he's just like a big green dinosaur. It's like it's obvious that he has a unique Toku dino design. Like
I mean,
you're
yeah,
not
easily.
finding any other dinosaur like that looks like that, right?
Yeah.
You're not.
Everybody in
yeah,
the
he's-
chat is saying happy birthday to Goro.
Yeah,
Yep.
happy birthday, Gorosaurus.
Everybody go celebrate. Everybody, this is your sign to go get a birthday cake right now. And if you're
Mhm.
above the age 21, go gamble. No, don't gamble. But
Make smart choices.
yeah. So Gamora solos the
Alright.
Monsterverse from Ultraman, probably. I mean, dude, if you get any Showa era kaiju and put it against like really anything like modern, it's probably gonna win. It's it's gonna win, dude.
EX Gamora.
Gamora is able to box with Ultraman, the same dude who turns kaijus into constellations with like a single attack. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna usually go with an Ultra Kaiju. But anyways, we can keep glazing kaiju as it goes on.
later on.
But
We can do that later.
G-Fest.
Oh yeah, before we forget, my favorite purchase from G Fest
yeah.
was
Yeah.
indeed the Passion Tank Godzilla 1964.
Absolutely. Best
You
pickup
got a picture of that one? I'm not
for
quite
sure.
sure what that one is top of my head. I'm just now getting
Yeah, I
some
can.
foodie stuff.
I'll send you. I'll send you one.
Bad.
Yeah, I was gonna pick that up instead of my Sarge Rushi because Toy Matrix didn't have the Sarge Rushi set out at the time. But then when I looped back over to pick it up, they had the Sarge Rushi 64 out. So I was like, oh yeah, I want that one a little bit more. So
Yeah.
yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, chat. So for my chat and your chat to know, we might have more people join as stream goes on. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, G Fest 30. First, I gotta ask you guys: do you think there were more people this year than last? Because last year would be hard to beat because of -1 and GXK. But like when I asked like Beast of the East, because I was like helping them out, they were saying like they definitely feel like they noticed a lot more this year.
Yeah,
like it was a lot
for sure. Especially with the dealer's room line, that was egregious.
Yeah.
See, look, me and Ryan didn't really experience that because we was in there.
The vendors fasted. I waited though. I wasn't gonna betray my gang, dude. We had been waiting in line for 15 hours, and I'm like, I'm gonna thug out the last, couple minutes. I went in and bought Methuselah, YMSF, and Leatherback, but then I just waited with them the rest of the time.
Yeah.
I also love every
respect,
year
that's
though the booing of the VIP pass. Nothing against the people that buy the VIP pass, just against the idea. The VIP pass. No bueno.
So it's weird because on paper I would have thought that more people show up, and there probably was more people that showed up than last year because they said like what 7,000 last year.
I think it was 10 or something.
I thought it was 10. I think I talked to Peyton.
When
She
do
said
you know when they
around
released?
7,
I can
8.
text her and actually ask. Hold up.
Yeah, see if you can ask her real quick how
Yeah.
many people were in there. But let me see. No, it felt like there was a little bit less than last year, but I think that's due to the fact of how they had the whole convention set up. Like the dealer's room closer to the elevators, and everything was much more spaced out. So it wasn't as much clutter. And due to everything that happened last year was so cluttered because there were so many people. So if you do think that there were more people last year, I would not disagree with you at all. Not at all. Okay, so let me see. You got a question? Did you gonna ask?
Oh no, sorry, I'm just texting Peyton right now.
So let me see. I want to ask both of our chats,
Right.
and Rodney too, and you as well, Ryan. What was your favorite day of G Fest this year?
Ooh.
Ooh, favorite.
What are we defining as G Fest? As in when we arrived, or as in like actual Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
I'll do Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
Thursday counts to me.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a hard question.
That is tough. I gotta think.
Yeah.
Because one thing it really comes down to a lot for me would be what I bought.
Mhm.
I'd probably Sunday is just kind of depressing. Guys, here's some advice. Don't stay up till Monday. That's what I did this year. When you're there Monday morning, it's gone. The entire thing is gone. It gets packed up in a matter of hours. It's like it wasn't even there. It's just like you feel like you're intruding.
Well, actually, no. It's like after a certain point in time on Sundays when they just start wrapping everything up, and it's just
it disappears within hours. Like
it's like so it all wraps up, but it's like you still have all your people that you start that you hang out with. So it's
they're also there.
It's not too sad, if you got your homies. But on to what you were about to say. My bad.
I would say probably when did they show Mega Gears? That was Friday night? Probably Friday. Friday was fun. I don't really have. I know a lot of people would like kind of base it off of what they bought that day. For me, just general advice, if you guys want a very variety, like what you purchase, like if you guys saw my GFS haul, go into the dealer's room a couple times, and buy stuff each time, because if you buy like everything at once, you're gonna end up buying stuff that's more or less pretty similar to each other, right? Because if you have like 3, premium Bandai Ultraman stuff, it's like, oh, I might want to stay. Like you're like even if you don't realize it, like you're gonna kind of want to stay like with that topic more. So going in multiple times with nothing on you, you will end up getting like the most wacky, over the top haul, like with all sorts of different stuff. Which at least to me, I like. I like having a good variety. I mean, this year I think the only thing I didn't pick up kaiju wise would be anything Gamera, but I picked up one of everything, like almost every brand, like Ultraman, Spectre Man, Godzilla, um, Pacific Rim. Like I got something of everything. So
Mhm.
I'd probably say Friday. I don't really think there's any day that I had a specific haul that had me like that was the deciding factor. Probably Friday for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you spitting. Not for real. Um, I think I would also say Friday too. I would have said Saturday, but I kind of missed a good amount of time because uh I had to get my tattoo, which was amazing, by the way. I'm very appreciative. I love this tattoo. It's my favorite tattoo out of the 2 that I have. I'm very, very glad that I had that, but it did take a little bit of time away from being able to do certain things with, some friends and stuff. Um, Friday, yeah, I got the most stuff that day. I hung out with the most people. We did the entire Godzilla content creator picture, which was very special to me.
That was sick, yeah.
That was dope as hell. I got that on the vlog too. Recorded a lot, met so many people, so many supporters, fans, so many people that want to do collabs and network and all that. It was just like Friday was probably the best day that I ever had at GFest.
Yeah,
ever. Like it was amazing. So.
You know what? Yeah, I can agree to that. I'll say Friday too, because same thing with Javante said. Met a lot of people, took a lot of pictures, bought a lot of nice stuff. So yeah, I can go with Friday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, Rodney, do you have a little topic of GFest that you wanted to cover before we move on to it?
Oh yeah, well you guys first. Let me get down like what we're gonna talk about. Hold up.
I would like to talk about.
Give it a little
You know what?
thought.
Okay, I kind of got a decent topic to talk about.
Okay.
How much? Well, it's not even how much money. It's more so on the lines of. Actually, yeah. How much do you think is probably the right amount to bring to G Fest?
That's
you
a
want me to go
very
first, Ryan,
tough
or
question.
you want?
It always depends on like the person for sure. Like if you guys are somebody like Gojifranklin says a lot in your videos. Like, firstly, get the stuff you need like for life first. If you have rent, pay that. If you need buy dog food, buy it. Don't like just disregard the rest of your life responsibilities. I feel like it just depends on what you're buying. Like if you go with $200, you can get with $200 you can get like one high-end Safubi or like 50 finger puppets. It really depends on what you're looking for. I would say a price range that gets you a good variety of like stuff of all different types of quality, from Safubi to Bandai to NECA to SH Monster Arts, is what I did this year. I brought in 600, and you guys seen the haul. It was all over the place, and really in depth haul, paper material, articulated figures, X pluses. And granted, that was a trading, but you guys can trade too. Just don't bother the vendors with it. The first year I was doing that, the vendors did not like me because I kept bothering. Do not ask the vendors to trade because they will not care. But yeah, I feel like if you're younger, like in your earlier teens, save up, Christmas money, birthday money, go, shovel snow or, mow lawns with your friends. But once you're getting, older, I feel like a really comfortable amount where it's like that you can get a really solid amount of stuff is 600. And if you want to, if you're into collecting more expensive stuff like X Plus, Safubi, then you'll probably want to go with, more if you're trying to get more, because with 600, trying to get X Plus or Safubi, you'll get like maybe 3 of each or more. But yeah, so that's just how I think 600 to 700 is a really good amount to go with. I feel like it's a good starter. What about you guys?
Yeah, it like you were saying, like it all depends on what you like, what type of collector you are, because They're strictly Bandai collectors, or strictly people who like the cutesy stuff, the little stuff, the cheap stuff. There are those who love the real big stuff, and then there are those who love the flashy stuff like Safubi. I'm for one, I'm a mix of it all. I love all the Godzilla merchandise, but I strictly mainly go for Safubi, Bandai, and a little bit of X Plus here and there. So for me, someone who loves to go to G Fest and collect heavy and bring back huge hauls, I think a standard amount for me is anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. That's how
Yeah.
much I bring, because if you have a good job, you're in your 20s or a little bit older, and you collect like that, you're able to do stuff like that. If you're younger,
Mhm.
in your teens, preteens, kid, back when I was first going to G Fest, I would say try your hardest to bring anywhere from, like, 700-800. That's a good amount.
Yeah.
Get you something nice. Fill your collection up to the brim. It's a time of the year where you're probably not gonna be able to get this many figures at once. So
Yeah. G Fest
you
for me
want to
is like
go
when I
out. You
mostly
want
buy figures for sure.
Exactly, and that's what that's the stand for a lot of collectors and a lot of our peers. A lot of them don't collect throughout the year, and they save their money for G Fest, and they go out with a bang. So all depends on what you like, what your collecting style is. What you prefer. Um, some prices are pretty hefty, and I like to respect a lot of dealers' prices sometimes. But you gotta know what the figure is worth. You gotta do your research on a lot of stuff. So
Yep.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Uh, well, yeah, I agree with Javante. I'm in the same ballpark as him, but with me, it kind of comes with a story in a sense. Like when I was younger and I went to G Fest, the money that I brought was solely, good grades and all that jazz. But a part of me, I always wanted that bigger haul. And, as I got older, have a nice paying job, I tend to splurge a lot when it
Yeah.
comes to G Fest.
Mm-hmm. You
And
should. Mm-hmm.
of course.
Yes, sir.
And also another problem I also see almost every year is when people take money out the ATM to the point where, it's all out of money. My thing is I always bring however much I'm planning on spending. I always get it in cash way beforehand, so I never have to worry about an ATM. The only time I will worry about an ATM is if whatever I'm trying to buy and I need just that little extra. But usually every time I've been going, I never had that issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Got like Brian said earlier too. If you're in your teens and you're working and stuff like that, or if you're in your early 20s like us, make sure all your responsibilities and all your bills are paid, caught up to date. I mean, this is really for anybody who's an adult too, but
Of
like make sure
course.
your responsibilities and stuff are handled and paid. And if this is something you really want to cash out on and go big on it. Just make sure everything is good first, because you don't want to be in debt. And you don't want to dig yourself in a deep hole to the point where you can't really climb out of, because you bought a lot of figures or toys and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
One thing
So
you guys should know
yeah.
though, if you buy a whole bunch, bring some checked bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna go there with
Absolutely.
like one carry on and expect to come out with a whole bunch, is like good luck.
Yeah.
Because that's just not possible. So definitely bring some checked bags, or if it's something too large, put in a checked bag. You can always just ship it home. There's a FedEx inside the building, so you can ship it home. Which, when I was checking for fan art the last day, I noted. I mean, there was just to the ceiling of just Godzilla stuff. People are shipping home.
Yep, and that's very, very convenient too that they have that there as well. Like, for me, since I like to go big every G Fest, I usually bring a full empty duffel bag with nothing in
Hmm.
it. I check it. I check it when I get there to Chicago, and then I fill it up to the brim with everything that I got from the dealer's room, and then hey, Hey, it makes it easier to carry home. So
Sure.
we got my boy Spawn Junior 54 in here just joined us. Yes, sir.
Oh, also, Payne has given us the numbers. Firstly, she says hello.
Hello.
She said this year they sold around 7,500 tickets, a little bit less than last year. And yeah, and she just asked for everybody, in chat and us as well, what was your all's highlights of G Fest? So let us know in your chat, my chat, what was your all's highlights of this year's G Fest?
Definitely.
I knew I wasn't kind of. Oh, go ahead, Rodney.
No. Okay, so one of my highlights definitely was seeing Godzilla vs. Destroyer on the big screen. I think it was just more so the fact that I'm watching a Heisei movie in a movie theater, and but it's just that was just so surreal to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Terrence, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll say that just being there, just getting there, just as soon as the dealer's room opens and just experiencing it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. For me, I think my highlight this year was definitely I'm gonna give it a nickname, my G fam. Everybody who I know from whether it's Instagram or YouTube or Twitter or TikTok, being there in the same spot and me being able to just hang out with them. I think previously in like a lot of past G Fest, I didn't really spend a good enough time hanging out with a lot of people. I would really just stick around, my boys like Rodney and Terrence a lot of the time. Like I would say hi to people, I take pictures and stuff like that. But this year I spent a lot of time with a lot of people like you, Ryan, like hanging out and just sitting down and talking and just getting to know these people better. So I think that was my highlight because it was so many people I was able to do that with. Whether it was sitting out on a patio or, at the bar or in people's rooms and hanging out and stuff and just nerding out about the same shit that I like. I think that was the dopest part right there for me.
That's the realest thing about G Fest. I think I said this in my Instagram post. Take away the toys and all that other stuff. What G Fest really is, it's just about being there with your friends, people online, making new friendships, stuff like that. Because that really what makes the convention at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because literally, even before the convention starts, like that Wednesday, Thursday, whatever the case, you're there, you're already with your friends, and then at the end of convention, if you stay till Monday, you're still with your friends at the end of it all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just don't miss the train like I did.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Just seeing the people that you just talk to throughout the entire year online, whether it's on Discord, Instagram, but like it's always just so nice to seeing them in person. And I fully agree. It's like it's not about the toys because like I've heard some people say like, oh, G Fest, what do you do? Just buy toys. It's like if your whole mindset's just buying toys, is like then you'd be carrying them the entire time you're there. It's like no one's just carrying their figures the entire time. You're just with your friends, seeing these people that you see once a year. The toys, of course, that's awesome that you can buy all this plastic dinosaur stuff. That's always awesome to do.
Shit you wouldn't be able to find normally sometimes,
But it's absolutely just like, I mean, if they got rid of the dealer's room, be like, oh man, that sucks. Anyways, and it's just like it's just just hanging out with your friends, going out and eating, just nerding out and stuff. And I think that would actually lead us really good into one of the three things I think we were talking about is things to do in Chicago, because GFest has a good amount of stuff, but it does eventually, you do want to explore some stuff. So you guys, I imagine, have all been going longer than me. I've only gone, this is my 4th year now. So what's some stuff in Chicago that you would recommend to go check out or go do?
Some things you can do in Chicago. Well, obviously, you can go see the Bean.
That's the way you pronounce it. Bean.
The Bean.
You can see the Bean.
G-Fest, like the Bean.
You can go to the Willis Tower. On the top floor they have that I don't know. I can't think of the word, but they have that. It's not a ride, but it's more so. Okay, it's an experience where you can. They have these glass boxes to where you can step outside and you can look down and see the streets of Chicago.
Absolutely not.
I did it. Yeah. I did it one year when we left from G Fest, and I want to go back and do it again. But it was fun. Kind of. Can't think of the word, but it was scary to a degree when it came to take the picture.
He's not a daredevil.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's a Dave and Buster's somewhere in the area. There's a mall literally across the street.
That's one thing too. They have really good malls and they have some good arcades there.
I haven't been. I was not God, I can't think of their names. I'm Celeste.
Celeste.
Yeah, her and her group. I'm horrible with names. Yeah, but they were telling me about that just giant arcade that's nearby. I'll do that next year. One thing that most Godzilla fans, before they're into Godzilla, were into dinosaurs. Obviously, go to the Field Museum. If you go into Chicago, go to the Field Museum. It is.
Oh yeah.
It's insane. What's also insane is that, me and my friends went last year. It's like, oh, there's a Spinoskeleton. Let's go see. It's just at the entrance. Like, we were expecting it to be somewhere, like, in a room, like, soup. Nope. Hanging from the ceiling. The moment you walk in, it's the first thing you see. Crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely, like, top of things that you'd have to do.
There's also the Navy Pier.
Oh, yeah. That was just what I was about to say, too.
You also have one of the best aquariums in the entire country. Which is kind of also like an insectarium. I don't know the exact word, but it's pretty dope. It's very, very big. I went there a couple years back, and it's amazing. I definitely recommend going there. And then like going back to the arcades, you have Galloping Ghost, you have Ground One, you have Dave and Buster's. Very nice malls in the area. You have let's see.
Oh, don't forget about the Harry Potter joint too. The Harry Potter.
Yeah. You have that as well. There's a Harry Potter place nearby. I think there's a Japanese mini
Mitsuya Marketplace. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
That's another place Uber you can go story to. With that. Yeah, that was something.
Yeah.
We should do that next year.
Oh yeah, for sure. That and the I've always wanted to go to the aquarium during G-Fest, so that's always an option. But definitely the museum too.
Somebody commented, "Don't forget Walmart." Yep. Just in case you live in the one of maybe 8 towns in the U.S. that doesn't have a Walmart within walking distance. Yeah.
We usually go to Target.
Yeah,
we go to Target.
I've been saying we should go to a Walmart.
We can go to a Walmart next year.
Next year,
that'll be the top of the list.
Yep, top of the list. Top of the list.
Somebody had asked earlier, what's a good time to get in line? I think that just depends on how little you care about your sleep schedule and how insane you are. This year, me and my group broke our last year record. Me and Mark last year were in line 12 hours early. This year we were there 15 hours early.
Wow. 15.
Y'all are crazy, but
we were actually there 26 hours early, and then we're like, no one's gonna be here for a while. Left, came back 15 hours early, and just hung out.
Did you sleep there?
I did not. No. I just, just sat there. Losing my mind. No, but we talked though. It was fun for sure. So somebody said, yeah. I mean, it kind of depends. I feel like a good time to get in line that you'll still be you'll still be within the first group that you go in is like 4. I feel like that's whenever it hits 4 o'clock. The past 2 years, that's when I noticed like a good few come downstairs. I can only imagine every time I'm like, oh, no one's gonna be insane enough to wake up at 4, and like, oh, these guys are insane enough to wake up at 4. Yeah, so I feel like 4 is a good time. And yeah, come join the crazy people, because the more people there, the merrier. The more conversation we can have, because talking to the same like 8 people for the first 6 of the 15 hours can drive you insane.
Yeah. For me, for the past 2 years, I've been going down like around 5:30, 6-ish, and usually I'd still be like first in line usually. But this year, or maybe it happened last year too. But I know for sure this year, like after Friday, there was practically nobody in line when I went down, like around 5:36.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's one thing too is that I noticed that kind of made it feel like we had less people than last year. Is that the line wasn't as crazy like comes Saturday and Sunday, you know?
Yeah.
In the beginning, like in the morning.
Yeah.
I
That's
think it's
something we
partially
really
due to
used
the
to do.
room.
Say again.
I think it was partially due to the room and where the dealer's room was located.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, have I told? I don't know if you guys, because I don't think you guys were there in time. There was like some like so I don't know if he was homeless or something, but some dude who like he was just kind of staring at like just stuff. And then at like 4 in the morning, he starts pulling on all the dealers' rooms doors. He went to the bathroom for a long time and was just like aggressively coughing, and then just like starts pulling on all the dealers' room doors. And he's like looking at us. We're like, what is this guy doing? And so
Oh, no.
eventually I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't care if,
Doing the
if
Eric
he's homeless or if
Andre.
he's Jeff Bezos. No one's trying to get in that dealer's room before me. So I was like, yo, security, bro. There's this dude downstairs. I don't know what's going on.
He was like, he was
That
snitching.
man was fiending.
Bro,
He was ready, bro.
I was like,
Bro was doing the Eric Andre.
nobody's getting in there before me and my group, bro. Security!
He said, "Let me in, let me in."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
now we used to do that. We used to, try to be the first ones on line. I think that was back in like the Crown era, and then a little bit in 2022 as well. But as it started to grow, we were like, yeah, this probably ain't worth it.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do it like maybe one more time next year. But it's also one just because I can have like be like, yeah, for 3 years in a row I was first. It's only a flex to other Godzilla fans. Anybody else be like, okay, so you're just insane. But no, it's also because there's this one group that's been trying to like compete with me and my group, and so we're just gonna troll them. And it's like every year we get together early and earlier. So then the 4th year they'll be like, all right, guys, let's get there 20 hours early, and we don't show up until like 8 hours till the doors open. So they just do it for absolutely nothing. So yeah. But I think we covered most of the stuff to do in Chicago, more or less, right?
Yeah, that's probably the main stuff right there. And that if you break it down, that's a lot of stuff to do.
It is.
So that
Especially when you include Chicago traffic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a while.
Oh no,
or the
no.
train.
That's why I took a train.
Yeah.
Okay, no. It's only bad since I live in Michigan, so I have the luxury of driving there. It's only bad when you're entering and when you're leaving, but also on the last day when I left, I was just driving through the city. Traffic was still kind of just bleh.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna tell you, I live in Michigan too, and I said screw that entirely. I'm just taking the train.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna take a train up there next year just so I can have more bags. And also I'm thinking about like possibly making like a Goji guy costume, because I took pictures of the guys who made costumes, and I'll just be like, I feel like that'd be cool to have there.
You know what? That would be a great idea. I think you should do that.
I feel like
you should.
trains is probably, they take the most time because America's train system sucks. But I feel like it is probably the least stressful form of travel. Planes, or you like worry about like, okay, my carry-on stuff, what if I miss my flight? Very, very expensive. Cars, like, yeah, it's you have it with you now, but it's also you have to drive that entire time, which is going to be super annoying. A train, it takes longer. But I mean, realistically, the ticket is probably cheaper than having to refuel a couple times, and then you don't have to do any work. You just get on, put your bags down, and then just sit and wait. So have something to do. Give yourself a project. That's the nice thing, like editing. I just edited the entire flight on the way there.
So realistically, for me, filling up isn't really like that big of an issue, and also kind of depends on the type of car you drive. But aside from that, from my personal experience, I fill up all the way before I hit the road, and then usually when I hit half, I'll fill up again, and then usually I'll hit half again. But by the time I hit half again, I'm usually already there.
Yeah. But you say you live pretty close by, right? Because like for me, like I'm in Virginia, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No,
it'd be quite a bit of a drive.
He's in.
On a good day, On a good day, it'll take probably like 3 hours.
That's not
Yeah.
bad. That's not bad. Yeah, no, my flight's usually
for
about
me-
2 hours and 30.
For me, if I was to drive, it'd be a nice 20-hour drive. So no, I'm tripping. I think it might be a 13-hour drive.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
not. If
40
you're,
hours. That's
if you're-
more like Kaiju Chris. Is that his name? I think that's his
Yeah.
name.
I
Who
think
has
so.
the
You know, we see the chat.
I mean, there definitely is a Kaiju Chris on.
We'll say if you're taking a flight, then there's one
the
thing.
Fusion Goji suit. Yeah, the Fusion Goji.
Yeah.
He lives in LA, I think, or somewhere in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a 30-40 hour drive right there.
Yeah, he's got a drive to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, I respect it though. I respect it. I've never done a full drive from my house all the way to G Fest. I'm usually flying to a friend's house. And then we
Don't
drive
plan
and
to.
take the train. Yeah, so I
Nope.
wonder how it will be. Eventually, one of these years, I'll try to do it, but I gotta have the right car to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back onto like, things to do at G Fest or outside of G Fest, just in Chicago. The average G Fest goer is usually there from Thursday to Monday, I would say, or Thursday to Sunday. So every single day, there's gonna be something for you to do, whether you're at the con in the hotel or if you're out in the city. There's something for you to do. So, but yeah.
Awesome. All right, do you guys want to cover pros and cons of this year's one, or suggestions next? Because I'm down for either.
Let's do pros and cons because
Yeah.
then that can lead into suggestions. Sorry. Okay. So.
All right, start with pros. I'm actually gonna write mine down if you guys are gonna talk about yours. I think.
Yeah, I can go first. Pros.
I'm gonna say I got to think about mine.
Pros, definitely. I think where they place the dealer's room is a big pro because it eliminates a lot of clutter within the hallways. And I just think the dealer's room itself is a little bit more spacious than what it's been the previous years. There's still, a hefty amount of people in there, and they do this thing where they allow a maximum occupancy of people that can go in there, so it's not too cluttered. So that's a good thing that they did right there. Also, a pro is having the video game room in that area. I think that was a great area to have.
It
The
had
video
ventilation
game room.
this
Kind of split
time.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely did. And it had two different sections to the video game room too. Obviously, a little con is because based on who was running the video game room, we didn't have the tournament this year, and there wasn't like as much consoles, I would say, and video game stuff in the video game rooms as last year.
Yeah,
it's a little con that right there, but still the placement I think was genius. Same with the placement of the. I don't believe it was like this last year. I could be wrong, but the placement of the autograph room, I think that was pretty dope too.
Yeah, no, that was there last year.
It was right there. Okay,
Yeah,
that might be wrong, but yeah. Cool.
Yeah, no, mine. I think. Oh crap, my bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Dealer's room. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Video game room. The new panel room was insane.
Yeah.
That was a huge step up. And Artist Alley coming back, of course.
Yeah,
so
Artist Alley
very
coming
excited
back.
to see Artist Alley again. But yeah, no, the new panel room was just ridiculous. I mean, it was huge. Spotlights. There was like an actual like sound crew. Like it was crazy. And same thing with the if this year it definitely felt like the costume contest was more put together. They definitely had more because like as someone who's been like a handler 2 years in a row now, last year they were kind of like, all right, you got to go up here, take a left, and then roar and then leave. This year it's like they actually had like a whole miniature setup in the back with like a map and whatnot. It's like, all right, so you're gonna go up here, you can do this, and they question the people gonna be like, are you know what you're doing? Like, yep, I'm gonna go up here, yada yada. So definitely put it together better for sure. So
if we're talking about like the costume contest, I really like what they did on the outside too. For those who weren't able to get a seat in the main room to see all the costumes, they had the outside portion for all of those who were out obviously on the outside, and it was pretty cool because it was like a little runway. They've done it before, but it wasn't as like
It was
put
just new
together.
last year, so this year people have had more
Yeah.
time to adapt to it.
I also like the presentation of the panel rooms and the model room. Dojo Studios was very, very cool this year. I really liked how it was set up.
I don't think I ever actually went into their room this year. No, I saw
Yeah,
it. Yeah, I
and
didn't go. No, yeah, no, okay, yeah, I did.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the same room as
Those-
the
yeah.
where the people were lining up for the costumes.
They had a lot more costumes on display for people to take pictures of, take
Mhm.
pictures with. Different, costume pieces. The set looked very well put together, better than previous years. And then right on the other side was the Ultraman meetup spot too. I thought that was a big pro.
Yeah.
For a lot of the Ultramans too. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Let me see. Is there anything downstairs? Let me see. I think this for me because tattoos and everything like the tattoos was a little bit more manageable and put together. It wasn't as sloppy as it was last year.
Yeah.
Everybody was able to get their appointments in on time, and they were very fast and efficient with it. I think that was pretty cool.
I'll make sure to get a tattoo next year of Megalon beating the brakes off Space Godzilla.
Dear God. Oh, and two, I saw in the chat earlier. Who was that?
You're right.
Who said we on your ass? Who was that in your chat who said Megalon solo space guys? I'm on their ass now.
I don't know. I haven't read chat, dude. 'Cause every time I look over, I see who wins. Like,
I
that's not the
seen
part
it.
of the stream.
No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
Rodney, did you have any pros? Terrence? Who you got?
Honestly, if anything, I only have one con, and that one con was that I missed the Ultraman stage show.
Yeah, more of like a personal thing, I'll say.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Honestly, I don't have too many pros or too many cons. So
Oh, another pro is unlike last year, they didn't have the music within the costume contest. This year they did. They brought the music back, so I think that was pretty cool.
oh yeah.
That was hella dope. Let me see. We had W guest this year, obviously. It's always a treat to have Mr. Ben back. I don't know how many G Fest he's been to. He's been to quite a few though. So it's damn near a regular now.
Actually, I was at the G Fest, or I was at one of the G Fest. I think the last one when it was still at the Crown.
Yeah.
I think that was his last time there up until now.
So yeah, that was pretty dope to see him. And I'm trying to think, am I missing anything? Any major attraction? No, I think everything was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying this year. I think
Yeah, I only
everything
got
was
two
very well
cons.
put together.
Once.
Let me hear your cons.
Well, I'm not gonna explain it in depth here. I mean, I think I've told you about it, the whole dealer's room. The one dealer drama I told you about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was some drama. I'll talk about it some in my G Fest haul. I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but there was a certain thing that happened with one of the dealers that was like just fully unacceptable, and just really disrespectful to the dealer themselves. Other than that, this one is more of an issue in terms of like actual safety. The new dealer's room is nice, but I think we probably need to just next year the entire ballroom area just needs to be one big one because of how to get to that dealer's room, like that big statue in the way and whatnot, and all the people and elevators. If you guys didn't know, there was an emergency, somebody with like a oxygen mask thing. They're okay, thankfully. Thank God, everybody's okay. But I was literally trading my X Plus when EMS got there, and they couldn't get in instantly. It took them about like 8 seconds to get through the crowd, which 8 seconds isn't usually seem like long, but when it comes to like somebody's life is on the line, 8 seconds can be a make or break. Like that 8 seconds is all it takes for something to go wrong and someone to to lose their life. So that is something it's like that needs to be fixed. Either that means like, okay, people can't be standing around here, or they open up the other area, the ballroom, like just open the entire thing and have move the other stuff to what was this year's dealer's room. But that's just something that just like cannot have that happen again because that we do not want to have G Fest have a casualty that no. So, but again, that should be a pretty easy fix as long as just make sure you manage the space properly. But yeah, that was really the only con, the only two. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Also, huge, but much love and thoughts and prayers to go out to whoever
yes, yeah,
what incident happened to them and their family. I'm
yeah.
glad they're all
Thankfully, they're
right.
okay from what we have heard. So
Yes, absolutely. Um, let's see. If I could think of any con, I would say.
Oh, actually, sorry to cut you off. I do have one. So those two -1 Godzilla statues that were like outside the
Mhm.
room.
Yeah. Mhm.
In one of the Facebook groups, apparently one of them got broken or whatever the case was, and obviously from people touching it or whatever the case. My whole thing with that, one, why would you leave those two out to the public to where things like that can happen? If anything, obviously they should have been placed somewhere where they're safe, they're guarded, and stuff
were
like
those
that.
for
Because
sale or
obviously,
like just for show?
Just for show.
no, it was
Okay.
just for show.
Okay.
Because obviously somebody spent their hard time, blood, sweat, and tears on that, and for it to break, I'd be pretty pissed about that.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. I definitely think they should have put those up during nighttime. But I think more stuff like that does need to be there. Like the statues. We should. I think one of my cons about this year is the decoration. With the convention, I know they're able to do this. We should get more statue-like stuff, more background pieces. Like the Showa Kaiju one that they have in the main section near the registration, right? The Godzilla 2000 one. We should get more cardboard cutouts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like
More statues, more little activities and things that grab people's attention when you walk in and you're just walking through the convention.
Yeah.
More stuff like that.
one really easy thing they could have done was like that. I fully agree. Like, there's definitely the atmosphere. It just feels like I'm walking into the Hyatt more than it's like, oh yeah, there's a convention, but it's just the Hyatt. Like one thing that'd be so easy in like just alone, especially at nighttime when there's less light coming in. The lights on the elevator, they're controllable. The glass ones, have it be blue. Atomic breath, like that.
Yeah.
That's like such a
Yeah.
simple, easy thing. It's literally click one button, make it blue, boom. Like, and then that along with other stuff, have more Godzilla decoration up near the front. Have just cutouts and whatnot. I think having if they would have had like some Godzilla or some of the Ultraman cutouts near the front door, like when you're exiting and entering. Like it's like you're walking into like this miniature world of Godzilla and Ultraman and Tokusatsu.
Yeah, I would say like even have each day be a certain character theme. Like it can be Godzilla. Saturday is
Megalon, the entire
Gamera.
convention.
Oh god, more kaiju stuff like that though. Like we have a big Megalon cutout, or what was I think it was 2023. We had a huge purple King Ghidorah inflatable in the Dojo Studios room.
Yeah, they
we
did.
have stuff like that. Yeah. More stuff like that. So I was watching Jurassic World, right? Just it's kind of on topic. When they go into the main building, how they have all those activities for all the kids to do. Like little. We could have something similar going on at G Fest. Obviously, we can't get holograms and shit.
No, we got that. Like,
just. Well, I would say, I can't even put my tongue on it. Like more activities like that. That's basically what
Yeah. But I think that
other
leads us
than
pretty
that-
good into suggestions, though.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
one thing I would definitely say now, because I know a lot of the people usually in charge of G Fest, they're older. To any of the older people working at G Fest, work with the content creators. Some of the
Absolutely.
best things, like we literally brought activities. Franklin, you had your huge, photo shoot with all the content creators. Kaijuzilla 621 gathered like over 100 people and went and made Squid Game, over outside the Hyatt and then inside. I had a Beyblade tournament. Like, let the creators, like maybe G-Fest work with the creators next year. Pick out some of the super reoccurring creators and be like, have them set up something, because that lead into decoration, right? Have like, something in one area of the hotel for like, like me to do with like my fans, some sort of, I don't know, maybe like a scavenger hunt. 621, if he does something like Squid Game again next year. Like for you can have like, Franklin, you can set up like a meet and greet with like some of the other creators. Call some of your creator friends and be like, hey, we're gonna have a meet and greet for like, an hour, 2 hours, like one of these rooms for these fans. Stuff like that.
So he always has his what you bought, like what did you buy in the dealer's room type of thing, and it's a video where I can show off their figures that they bought.
To be honest,
stuff like
sorry to cut you off. To be honest, I've been wanting to ask Rich if we could get his blessing to continue on. What did you get at G-Fest? Because I've been wanting to do that, honestly.
Yeah, see, stuff like that. And I feel like that stuff that's warranted for like its own individual slot on the G-Fest calendar. What he was saying about work with the content creators, I think because we have such a large presence at this convention, it gets a lot of engagement from a lot of people there. So if G-Fest was to work with us on certain things like that, I feel like it would be a huge positive for the convention, and they definitely, be something they'd want to have reoccurring every single year, And they know us. They know us all. They know us. We've been there. What is my 10th G-Fest? Ryan, this is your third, fourth?
Fourth, yep.
Fourth, yeah. See, Rodney is what, your 8th, 9th? Same with Terrence. You know what I'm saying? 8th, 9th.
You and we are both the same.
10th, yeah. See, and there's many more content creators out there, and we're all cool. We all love each other. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be delegated to just one person. You can group us all into one specific event, and we can all host it together.
Yeah.
This leads on to what me and you were talking about certain panel and stuff. You can have
G-Fest.
Kaiju
Give me a panel.
Kaiju YouTuber panel on how the work it takes to become a successful Godzilla YouTuber or Kaiju YouTuber. Sorry,
you know what?
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's rage some war. Let's have a Kaiju power scaling panel.
No, bro, you leave that out of G-Fest, dude. One of my buddies, Viper, he's a power scaler. I do battle analysis. We agreed. Like the moment you walk on the Hyatt, you drop it. You leave it outside. Fans
nope,
they were asking like, who would win? I'm like, don't ask me this.
I want to all
toys, bro. I'm here to buy toys.
No,
let's rage some war.
We could do something like that, but it doesn't have to be debating. We could do more of a educational thing on certain Kaiju's abilities and powers and how powerful they are.
Well,
we could do something like that,
I would say, but let's do a LARP fest.
Oh God. No, oh God. But these are all, and I hope somebody's writing this down, because I'm definitely gonna remember these. I'm gonna jot these down too. But this is something we should definitely bring up to Peyton and obviously the G-Fan committee and be like,
one fun thing that like just popped in my head is like, imagine like a film Mad Libs, if you will. So like you just get a big audience and it's like, all right guys, all of us as an audience, just for fun, are gonna spend the next hour making our own Godzilla movie. And so it's just like, somebody up front, like, all right, what Kaiju's gonna be in it? What character gonna be in it? Where is this taking place? What time period? And just like just write, that'd be, I mean, like I do like Kaiju what ifs. That'd be hilarious. Like, all right, I'm gonna write a what if with the audience. You guys are going to determine what happens next. Like something like that. I mean, that'd be an easy thing for fans of all ages to interact with. And like that's one thing like you and me talked about, Franklin. From the ages of like 14 to like 20, there's kind of like a gap of like what to do. The older fans, they're much more into panels, right? The fans that are past the age of 20 up to like their early 40s, they're the ones that can really financially afford to like spend a whole bunch of money in the theater's room. And like people below the age of like 13, they have all like the kids stuff. But there's kind of a gap, right? Like the the 13-year-olds to 20, they don't want to color. They don't really at this age, like most of them don't really care too much about some random panel. And some of them they definitely damn well don't have the money to be like, yeah, I'm gonna spend $4,000 in the dealer's room. So there's just like this weird gap of stuff for them to do. So, but like the main thing that we talked about is like their main thing they watch is likely just the YouTubers, So it's like if they could just set up stuff for content creators like us to be able to interact with them and set stuff up, I feel like that's the best way to go about it for the people their age, and then you've covered all the boards.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. More engagement for the teenagers, the teenagers and the young adults.
No.
Sorry, I got something in my throat. My bad. Sorry.
I mean, I'm like, it is.
I'll watch
violence.
the audience
You have
judge.
violence.
I'm not
That's
doing
what
that,
it
bro.
Look, we can't do it without Goji, guy.
No, bro.
You
I'll
can't
just
do it.
sit there. Goji, what are your thoughts, Megalon Solos? What? Megalon Solos. I'll just tell you my answer to every question.
No, I think
Megalon
like,
the god.
Bro, Megalon, he's
like
a deity of Zootopia, bro.
The Lon Don.
He's my goat.
Megaron.
Get
No,
Goji
I
on, I
think
can
like
bro.
there could be like a nice little kaiju class type of panel, just going over. It doesn't have to be specifically about power of kaiju, but it can be like the history of certain kaiju and certain characters.
So
we do a lot about the making of these movies. We do a lot about the history of the actors and the special effects directors and the directors of these movies, but I don't see too much about the characters we all know and love, obviously other than Godzilla, Gamera, Ultraman.
I would love to have a panel just talking about all of Megalon's abilities.
Yeah, we could do
all of his
Megalon,
all his abilities.
Space Godzilla one, the history on Space Godzilla and how awesome he is. Destroyer, King Ghidorah, fucking Bagan.
I love
multiple kaiju at once.
My favorite.
We could do some stuff like that. There's another one that I always thought about too, and I'm not in this category, but obviously like the history of kaiju fan films, or how to make a kaiju fan film with all the hard work it takes to go in and stuff like that. There's just so much opportunity, so many
the Gabbra panels. He said
Gabbra
no.
panels.
Here's an easy
kaiju
panel.
memes.
Here's
kaiju
an easy
memes,
panel. The history of Bagan in film. Everybody walks in, you open your laptop. All right, thanks for coming, and then that's it.
It's gone. It's done.
it lasts maybe 8 seconds. It's just in and out, boom, done.
Yeah.
But no, what I was about to say, I don't know if y'all subscribe to him, but the Toku professor.
Yes, dude, Toku professor's awesome.
Yeah. So he does like the history of now he's doing like Ultra Kaiju, but doing something like that with Godzilla.
Get him
Kaiju.
or Big Action Bill in a panel together. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that'd be incredible.
But and plus, I'd love to do something like that, because one thing I do love about being a Godzilla fan is just knowing like all the facts about the making of the kaiju, stuff like that, and just throw it out there. Since he's obviously the topic of discussion, did you know that the Megalon suit was the heaviest suit in the Showa series?
Peak, my glorious king.
Trivia like that you can do in-universe stuff. Did you know Megalon thinks about this, or thinks about Gigan
King
like
Ghidorah
this?
released in Germany in 1998.
yeah.
So the German fans must have been really confused between that and Zilla releasing at the same time.
Like, did you know that Ghidorah was initially supposed to be blue?
Yeah, blue. Yeah. What was it? Blue, red, and gold, or white? It's gold, right?
Blue, red, trivia white. Like that. We have Kaiju Jeopardy or G Party.
Yeah. Was that?
Bro,
did that happen?
Also,
I feel like I didn't hear anything.
Yeah,
I think it did.
Okay. Whoops.
But no, I want to do Godzilla Kahoot.
Kahoot, yeah, we've been wanting to do that for a while. Yeah, Kaiju Kahoot, Godzilla Kahoot.
Dude, I have a Blookit if you guys want to play that real fast. My fans have played it before. I bet.
No.
Guys, it's about GFUS, I swear. That's gonna log in my account, but let's see. Teacher, student. Pretty sure it's.
You just gotta tell me where to go to.
Yeah, I'll send a link in a sec. But yeah, no, I feel like there's plenty of fun. I feel like that's what you're talking about, Franklin. It's like a lot of the people that are older than in charge. Some of the stuff that interests a lot of the younger fans doesn't really interest them. So
Yeah.
I feel like they just need to have add somebody younger to the team that would be like, oh, that actually sounds really interesting. Get like another opinion going on.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think obviously the two of us being in contact with Peyton and her being more open to it, asking for more opinions on certain things. Like,
Telling you,
that's definitely
text her right now. Make it a reality.
yeah, like that's something that's definitely going to come into fruition next year, and we're to see more and more success with G-Fest. More minds, more opinions, more bodies available and put into the convention. Bigger and better it becomes. It just elevates it. It updates and elevates every single year. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we're able to do this.
My account, bro. Holy smokes.
Because like G-Fest, it means so much to us. I obviously speak for me and my boys, but I'm pretty sure it means the same to you, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's an amazing convention. It's so much different from Comic Con and what other conventions? Anime Expo and other shit like that.
Attack.
Monsters
I gotta go to Kaiju
Attack
Brooklyn,
has
bro.
a little bit of the. Yeah, I'm definitely going to Kaiju Brooklyn next year, so I think we both should make an appearance in Kaiju Brooklyn next year.
That'd be
It's
sick,
getting
yeah.
that same type of flavor. But yeah, it's got so much like family value in it, like family aspect, and I don't just mean like family as a mom, dad, and their kids. I mean like everybody there is like family. Everybody knows each other. They've been knowing each other for years, and it's not beef that's going on. It just feels natural, and it feels like a place to escape from reality, and you just feel at home.
Yeah.
It's much different.
There's the
than
link for the
other
Blicket, by the
cons.
way.
For sure. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and hop
But
in.
yeah, man, it's our duty to continue to evolve this convention and continue to make it better and better every single year. So glad we got some good minds under it. Let's see. All right, let me put that in.
Oh, yeah.
Fast, give me a panel.
Yes, sir.
Wikizilla.
I've been meaning to
That'd be
get a
sick. Yeah,
panel
dude. Dude, if Wikizilla and like Big Action Bill and Toku Professor all had one panel, that would be
Ooh,
insane.
That'd be saucy, yeah.
Our brains would explode with knowledge.
Here's what-
Board
I
month
like
of
this
5, Subs Goji, since Yamazaki and Toho have been close to DC Studios and James Gunn, could we see Godzilla joining the DCU in the future? No. Tell you just straight up, no.
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll be in comic. That's about it. I feel it'd be really weird if he appears in like some, it's Superman and Wonder Woman and Batman on the ground, Darkseid's kicking their butt, and then you just hear Shri Yonk behind them. So, is everybody in? We're missing somebody.
Yeah,
we're in.
All right, there we go. Space. Okay,
Hang on.
let's kick that guy. No, okay. These were made a long time ago. I think like 2 of them might be just incorrect at this point, but let's see. It's so loud. Hold on, am I able to?
I can't hear it.
Yeah, I have the volume at max for it. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see. Yes, I can.
I'm playing on both my phone and my laptop, so the viewers
I'm a
can see.
fraud.
You said I'm a fraud. Macrius legs is crazy, bro.
Bro, who joined? People are joining via the code.
We'll
You'll have some competition.
Probably.
They know most of the questions. Let's throw a monster.
It's a little short.
You got it.
Yep.
The island. What name the island? Oh shit. I think it's that one. Pretty sure it's that one.
What?
What?
Yeah, it's just straight up called Dinosaur Island.
I swear it was Monster Land. It's not. Oh, I'm tripping.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's like another name for the Monster Island.
Which one was it?
There's this one specific like map layout, and it just shows where Gorosaurus is.
I still get a divorce.
There's a canonic. Yes, I kid you not. There's an actual answer to this.
Is this a manga?
What?
No, it's from the Hanna-Barbera coloring book.
Dinosaur.
What?
I'm gonna. I don't know. I picked two different answers for both of them. Oh shit. Yeah,
Let's
I was
go.
wrong.
There you
Good. He was a homewrecker. I figured it was that, but I don't know. It seemed a little.
You know how
too
hard it
obvious.
was to make other answers that didn't like make that one stick out? I'm like, okay, how do I make this not sound obvious?
What is Godzilla based off of?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
This
That's
is
light.
light work. Yeah, if you don't get this, then you're a Godzilla fan. You're not a Godzilla fan. So, no, you are. But most people know this is like an entry level.
Tyrannosaurus, Iguanodon.
Everybody answered. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you're good.
Correct. No, actually, it's lizard and shark. You're all wrong.
All right, let's see. Who is Godzilla related to by blood?
Bro, that's not okay. Because two of the answers are technically right.
Nah,
When
man, he's not related. He's adopted.
Right?
No,
He's adopted.
why am I
That was a
tripping?
trick. That was a trick question.
Mm-hmm.
That was adopted.
Obviously,
It
it's
was
Megalon.
I knew it was Biolante. Just
You can just hear Megalon.
I
What his
am
name is
a
Godzilla's
fraud,
cousin in the MonsterVerse.
It's not his dad. It's not his son. Everybody always like, oh, it's his dad. No.
yeah, I think we need to run this
Dagon.
back.
Have you done a
I'm
video on Dagon? Dagon?
I have a video on what if Dagon never died. That's my most successful what if. It has like 300k views.
I need to tune into that.
Weird Godzilla and Gamera officially fight. Yes, there was a official fight between the two of them.
I know. Ooh, I want to say.
Yeah, this.
Shit. I think I'm wrong on this. I believe I might be wrong.
Y'all answered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I answered.
Damn, I didn't even.
Oh,
get
I
to
was
answer.
right.
70.
I was
Damn.
right on one of them.
Oh,
it was
it
right.
was-
Yeah, just memorize Expo 70, and then it's just it's just 70 for 1970.
Yeah. So on my Space Godzilla one, I was wrong, but the Gojifranklin one. I was
So
right.
there's technically a lot of
What
answers to this, but like, what's like the prominent one that most people know about?
about that?
I feel like there's only one right answer.
Who is he supposed? So there's some obvious deduction here. It's like who he's supposed to. Well, they already fought Kong at that point, so yeah, it's not Kong.
Yeah. So it was.
Yep, Batman. There was a
What?
whole thing. in the
Ultraman didn't
works.
come out yet.
You know what? To really make that one trippy, you should have put Frankenstein because I guarantee something.
Yeah. I gotta go back and switch some of these. Mothra's a moth.
She's not a butterfly.
I hate when
It's
people say that.
Franklin. Toho has said on multiple occasions
I
that
got
she
it.
is a butterfly for whatever reason.
What?
Thank you, Toho.
Yeah.
I messed that up. Dang.
So those who are watching my live, I'm playing on two different
Bro.
devices. I'm playing on my phone and my laptop.
Because Godzilla originally supposed to fight in Godzilla vs. Biollante.
Little Shop
Ooh.
Wars.
I feel like nobody gonna really know this one for real.
Obviously,
got
it's
it.
Zomboard, guys.
But this this is a thing like going back to earlier with the whole panel thing. Knowing that
The
Godzilla
Talios,
was
or however you pronounce it. Yeah, big
Godzilla was
like, rat
originally supposed to
thing.
fight Talios, but they took it
A lot of
out
people
because
are-
it'd be too R-rated.
Which one
One
of
of these is a
uh,
Godzilla original character. So it originates from a Godzilla Toho film. This one, I feel like this one's like a
Hey.
medium,
Yes,
if
it is.
you have to know more than just Godzilla for this one.
Yeah. Most of the fans that are watching this will get this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
And
messed it up.
Atragon. What's Mogira from? His
Mysterians.
Mysterians.
Yeah.
right.
Let's see. What was the first film Baragon appeared in?
Easy.
This one's easy.
Got it.
Okay.
All right, got it.
On Monster Attack, absolutely.
Yeah, obviously. No, it's GMK.
That was the deleted
fan.
scene in On Monsters Attack. He fights Gabra and he loses.
No, my good Baragon slams Gabra.
I love me some Baragon though. I'm a Baragon.
Baragon was
fan.
there in the final fight against Ghidorah. In the manga, he did more, a little bit, but
Mhm.
Absolutely. Can you send me the manga pages of that?
if I can try and find it. I saw it a while back.
Pages?
Because the words again take place.
We got it.
I now realize this is kind of bad because it
Listen
takes
now.
place a lot of places, but I meant I think
The
the
main-
final fight. Yeah,
The main,
like the main.
well, the
chunk of the film.
middle fight.
Yeah.
Since he dies in the middle. ready. One,
Thailand.
two,
Yep,
three.
you got it.
What is the name of that?
This one's a little bit more niche, but this is also a pretty beginner level Godzilla trivia
That's
question, I'd say.
light. No, that's man.
Like that's
That's
back in
light.
like
That's
2013, 14.
Best
15,
Godzilla creepypasta there is. Man, the suit's good, you know, all the other stuff after, but the NES, not even close.
Yeah, that shit was hella popular back then.
How did Manila get his
How did
name?
Manila get-
Drunk producers, a typo.
Ooh.
Godzilla cast recommended
Ah.
a vote.
Ooh. You got me here. You definitely got me here.
I'm gonna just say that one.
Uh,
Probably
Drunk producer. I'm assuming that's what you
I
picked.
think I got it right. Oh no, I got it wrong.
I
Look.
was right.
Yeah,
Yes.
so when
vote.
making the
Oh,
film,
okay.
they were like they made it public in Japan that you know they're gonna make like kind of like a son, and so they let like kids across Japan like send in like name recommendations, and Manila was sent in I think like 20 something times. So
Oh, okay. Oh. Godzilla raises again, he fights in gears. Where did Anguirus come from to fight Godzilla?
Damn.
I think that's screwed up. We'll see.
I know which one.
damn. Ooh.
I
Ah.
knew that.
Ew.
I swear they said it in the movie, right?
You got me here.
obviously it was Madrid, guys. You know Anguirus and his hot summers.
Woo! I was
So-
right.
so-
Yeah.
Siberia?
Yeah, yo,
Yeah, he
remember
came
they
from
said
Siberia.
Anguirus
No,
is
I
Russian,
don't
bro.
Big fan.
Godzilla, I have come to fight.
We're actually supposed to fight.
Oh,
it was Frankenstein.
I
Nah,
pressed
it
the
was-
wrong-
Oh yeah, easy.
Nah, I'm
Easy.
tripping. Yeah,
I think I pressed the wrong button. Shoot.
fuck you, Center Massacre. Not fine. Did you get to see James Rolfe at G-Fest?
I did not know. I only watched Mega Gears. I wanted to watch more, but I just didn't have time. It just didn't work out.
I'm not gonna lie. He
I pressed
played
the
it
wrong button.
because had he said he was there, half the convention would have swarmed wherever he was.
What are the three heads personality ones from Skateboard? They still
This one's tricky. A lot of people usually think like, oh, this, but
nah,
their personality.
I'm gonna just say it.
personality.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
I feel like it's a trick question.
Yep.
That was
got it
Michael
right.
Dougherty's dogs.
Yeah, it was the dogs.
Oh,
I remember
and
him saying that.
When he brought them in one day, and the motion actors like did their thing, and the dogs were freaking out. Like, what the world?
When did Shin Godzilla first appear?
Oh,
Mm,
I hope I got that right. I think I got it right.
Yeah,
Oh, I screwed it up. I screwed up again.
that's a hard one. Could be. I think so. Shin Ultraman. Yeah. I got it right. I got it wrong on my phone.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We out here.
He had a blue atomic breath, and he died from a fart in his mouth.
Yeah, I remember that. What is the name of Heisei Mechagodzilla?
Come on now.
No, come on.
I ain't gonna lie,
Sweet.
Goji guy. I'm probably one of the biggest Mechagodzilla 2 fans out there.
Okay, I gotta hear
That's
from
my-
my buddy Connor. Genuinely believes Super Mechagodzilla beats Mogira. What do you think? Mogira's
think
literally
so.
the upgraded version.
If somebody commented on one, it
Really?
says Space Godzilla beats Destroyer, and then somebody was like, his shoulder crystals got destroyed by a half-assed mech or something like that. I don't know. They were disrespecting Mogira, but I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Because the film takes
You wrote
place
it.
last. You know, this one, okay, it's obviously not 54, but like, think about that. Though. What if 54 did take place last? Like, that'd be crazy. Like, Godzilla just, for whatever reason, after whatever film, just kind of like loses it and attacks, and then just dies.
That was supposed to be Godzilla versus Batman as Robin in 1979.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's Trail Mont. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
You didn't know it
Terror-
takes place in 1999?
Terror came out last, but yeah, chronologically.
You have a
As a brain
an
fart, I didn't.
explanation- you have an explanation as to why Manila's the same exact size and age and fucking destroy our monsters.
Oh,
It's gonna take place in 19
I don't have one now.
I know
But
that.
there's another question on this thing,
I feel like
this genre topic right here in a sec. Dr. Triumph.
I feel
There's
like
a
the
question on there.
answer. I feel like the answer to that, because obviously, if you don't know, Destroy All Monsters was supposed to be the last Godzilla film. So
Yeah.
I feel like during that point in time, they just kind of threw everything out the window since they thought they were going to finish with that film.
Yeah.
So there is technically a third official name to Godzilla. Kinda.
It might be.
I'm pretty sure Toho has acknowledged it in the past.
Okay, I got it right. I got it right.
Gojira.
Gojira.
Yeah, between the JI and Gojira and ZI and Godzilla got mixed up a lot in translation, and Gojira was born. Ooh, that voice. We're gonna talk about that.
What is the name given to the version of 1988?
Edward Frostbark? Someday, bro. My goat, Frostbark.
I feel like.
Best in the
But no, to
comics
answer
and
your
monsters.
question, I feel like despite Mogira's performance in the movie, technically speaking, Mogira would win because he did beat him in the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. I got that right, by the way. It was Fred.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, take that, Jonte, for thinking Mogira is trash.
Oh, I told you guys this one earlier.
Oh,
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Okay.
oh.
It's either one of those two. The chat can't see what I'm answering on my phone. It's kinda, yeah, I got it right on my phone, but wrong on my computer. It was
1998.
But yeah, Mechagodzilla 2 is my goat.
Yeah, I love it.
Love him.
What is Gabara?
What- Ooh, haha.
I can't believe that he is this though. I really like. I sent that into the group chat one time, bro, and I was just going off. I was like, "There's no way this motherfucker is this."
But it's like
No
when
way.
you see his design and then you base it off
Then
the
it
real
makes sense,
thing.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I see that.
I'll say it.
Yeah,
I'll say it after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too.
Oh yeah. When you see the warts on his body, it's kind of in his face a little bit, you know. But
They gave that man some hair, bro. What did the original do?
This one's light work. You guys should know this.
oh, yeah, where that? There we go.
I low-key wish the film would have had these three, bro. That would have been.
I thought he was.
Oh, did y'all hear about the that potential GMK sequel or something like that?
No, what?
It popped up on like my group thing. Obviously, it's probably
Toho,
not
make
real.
another Showa film, please. Give me
I think
my
it was
goat,
posted on
Showa
Instagram.
Goji. Where's Mecha Titano, dude? That was a sick manga design.
What monster made a cameo in appearance? Shit.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, this is, think of that one really funny clip of Godzilla with like humans around him. And the
He
absolute
ran out the door. The suit.
Oh, yep. I know exactly.
and the absolutely phenomenal. I'm pretty sure this was
I got
like
it
the
right.
design of
Leg
like Geras
Gears.
as well.
Lega
The
Gears.
year
Like,
gave it
Geras the
away.
goat.
It was the year that gave it away. What was the name of this canceled monster Godzilla fought in 1983? Ain't the Wolfman.
Oh,
Oh damn. That's random.
locked in.
Maybe it was.
You know, Javante, if you weren't such a hater.
Yeah.
Damn, no, that was wrong.
I didn't. Thank God.
I chose him on my phone.
Woo,
Wolfman,
let's
my
go.
goat.
Final War shows. Solo's the show verse.
Oh, hey.
Which game did not have Godzilla's Kong tie-in event? Shit.
This one's a bit tough if you don't like keep up with like all the collabs.
I think it was this one.
If you have a life, you're gonna have a hard time with this.
Oh, you know what? No, it was probably. Let me see. It was between those two.
I don't think I saw anything about that. Yep, I was right.
Yes.
They all had a
It was
Godzilla
Fall
collab,
Guys?
but Fall Guys had a
Oh.
Toho Godzilla, not
I read it.
a GVK.
I read it
I
wrong.
thought
I
Fall
read
Guys
it
had
wrong.
Godzilla. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, let's go.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Okay. So it's technically a Mecha Godzilla.
I hate you so much for this answer.
I
I hate
heard
you.
somebody argue that Space Godzilla is technically a Mecha Godzilla, and I low-key kind of agree with their argument.
No,
I don't-
no,
I don't believe he
Wait,
is,
be
but
so
by
for
the
real.
definition of what a Mecha Godzilla should be, you could argue Space Godzilla kind of is, but that's just via using his
Why?
argument.
Give me the reason why.
Because he's made out of like, I'd have to pull the video. I don't remember the exact argument, but I remember I was like, oh, that's actually not wrong. It's not right, but it's not wrong.
Bro, there's only two out of the 4 answers that's possibly right. Actually, no, I know what it is.
There is a Mecha Mothra out there. I mean,
Actually, when I made this, it was just like a concept, but didn't Matt Frank bring it in the comic recently with the Mothra comic?
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's official now. It was a concept, but it's official now. Those are the guy again. Let's fill the rest of the guys. Let's hope I should take skill.
Oh,
This one's easy if you just think of Gigan's design. If you just like have a Gigan figure and look at it, it's like, oh, easy.
There's a concept picture of it's showing the evolution of King Ghidorah and Gigan.
Yeah, and how like they're related. Yeah, I've seen that.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna move on. Yep. All right, 4 questions left. When this guy's on the day.
oh,
You already know, bro. April 17th. Oh, that day.
You fool!
What do you mean? Let's see. What abilities show a Ghetto will not have? Digging. Yeah.
Oh, what? Damn! Why do I keep
What you
pressing
mean,
the wrong
damn?
button? I pressed the wrong button by mistake.
Oh.
okay.
Oh my goodness! Thank
I
goodness.
feel like
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to say. Well, no, I said that wrong. But no, I feel like digging. He might have digging because how else do you explain his appearance in 74?
He fell over.
Who's not related?
He tripped.
But how did he get in that building in Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla?
That's what I'm saying, bro. He had to burrow or something, bro.
He took a nap and they built on top of the truss.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
I just want to know the
You think-
person who decided that. Like, yo, let's have him come out of a building.
Maybe I feel like I have. There's no way it's the last question to be saying odds. We'll see.
Oh, there it is.
If it's not, then I'll just ask you guys and see if you guys can get it right.
Yo, do you think so? Is King Caesar a swimmer or is he a digger? Like, can he burrow?
He's a dog. He can swim.
It's kind of like a bunny dog lion thing, yeah. The last one, I don't think I wrote it on here. Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah, I'll ask
Oh,
you
that's
in a sec.
easy.
That's easy.
Duh.
That's easy.
They all get it wrong. That's easy.
That was
They dragged 98 so bad.
I feel it.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
They dragged 98 so bad that they made a whole nother monster with 98's face on it.
Space
So
Goji guy is crazy.
I got a question for you all.
Okay.
Who was originally supposed to destroy the Arc de Triomphe and destroy all monsters? Don't tell me
Marathon.
out loud. Don't tell me out loud. DM it to me. DM it to me. DM me your
Give it
answers.
to you.
Yep.
Damn it to you.
Yep.
Ah, come on.
That's it. I feel like this is
it
a
might
trick
have to be
question.
it might have to be a message request.
Sent.
Oh, I sent on Insta. All right.
Yeah, and that's the.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Just waiting on Spawn. Apologies.
I sent it to you.
On Discord or Insta.
Insta.
Okay. All 3 of you guessed Baragon, and all 3 of you are wrong.
Wrong. I knew it was somebody else.
Do you,
I was like,
No, who was
you know who it is?
Oh, I know who it is.
Was it Rodan?
Okay, who do you think it is, Spawn?
Varen.
Nope.
oh,
Damn.
So
No, or was it the monster?
I'll go
Okay,
backwards. I'll go backwards. So they switched to Gorosaurus because they did have Baragon, who was supposed to be. In fact, they actually do have shots of him actively doing it. But they were like, we're not going to do it fully because it's going to damage his ears. But before him, they switched it to Baragon because like no one's gonna know this guy because no one, this doesn't matter. The very first person that was supposed to destroy the Arc de Triomphe. Like, I'm gonna put a picture. I'm just gonna drum roll, please. The greatest kaiju of all time.
Where's he going?
I'm gonna put it. I put it in the group chat.
Okay.
Oh,
The goat.
Let me see. Okay, I hit him.
No
Good.
fucking way.
It was gonna be Maguma. Hell no. Hell no.
We were robbed, gentlemen.
Hell no, bro. It's gonna be him.
No.
Oh no, bro.
Hey, bro, I need a Maguma figure, bro.
I
No,
got a
you
couple,
don't.
bro. He's
Hey,
the
don't do
goat.
that. Don't do that. Don't
He's
do
the
that.
goat, bro. He's the goat. Maguma's the goat, bro.
He's goat. Yeah, I fuck with it. I
love
agree with
Maguma,
that.
dude.
Yeah,
Giant.
he's my guy.
I feel like they probably were also like, how is he gonna be there if he got shot and killed on an alien planet? So I feel like that's probably
You got
also a
that
contributing
done.
factor to him not being chosen. But
I-
I'm pretty sure there's like a single concept board image. Let me look. Let me see. Let me check
Nah, there
Maguma's
is. There
page on
definitely
Wikizilla.
is. I was gonna say my next answer was gonna be C Baragon, but
See Baragon?
You don't know about
E
that?
Baragon.
It's Baragon
You
with
don't
a
know
walrus horn, dude.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking
No.
about. Really? See Baragon?
The
C
goat. bro.
Baragon.
The goat.
C Baragon.
I swear, he appears.
That's worse than the sea bear.
I'm looking. Let's see. I feel like I've seen the art of him doing it. Oh yeah, one of the things he has like a beam for some reason.
That's new to me. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I can find it. But yeah, no, there was some. Yeah, originally it was supposed to be him. And also along with that, another Destroy All Monsters thing. I imagine you all have seen the cut footage of Manda fighting Godzilla.
Yeah.
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 That was cool.
seen
But
it.
anyway, I think we've pretty much talked everything about G Fest. It was good. What would you guys rank this? Because you guys been there longer. So for me, like I have it at like third. That's just because the two above it were just 10 out of 10s.
Y'all
Yeah,
wanna go first?
I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
I have it at third place throughout my 4 G Fests.
No, like out of your G Fest, Rodney.
Oh, out of my. Ooh. Probably fifth.
Your fifth?
Yeah, definitely my fifth.
Interesting. Okay, what do you have above it? Shit.
Oh. Obviously, number one is obviously my first time ever going. Second was definitely last year. Third was 2019. Fourth, 2018.
2018 over 2023.
Actually, wait, no. Yeah, well, no. It's third. It's third. My fault.
Wait, we doing top 5?
Yeah. Well, where you rank?
Also,
G-Fest
Peyton, I somehow read it wrong. This year we actually did sell more tickets than last year.
Oh, okay, cool. So what was the number?
So I guess last year I think it was just about 7,000. This year was 7,500.
Oh, okay, cool. 500.
7,500.
Make another short, please. Just off topic.
500 more people
Gemstone, make
next
another
year.
Godzilla short. We bag.
Absolutely, yes. No, I'm like I told you at G Fest, I'm with it because I love the gemstone shorts.
Dude,
Those are-
Gemstone cooked, bro. If I get a King Caesar or a Titano in their style, oh my gosh,
Yes, please.
I'd cry.
Terrence,
Here
you
are
go.
Okay, so top 5. Number 1 automatically goes to 2013, my first.
Okay.
My
Okay.
second would have to be this year.
Nice.
Okay.
My third will be 2022. And then fourth would be 2023.
Okay.
And last but not least, I'll give it to 2019.
Okay, that's a good
Alright.
list. Let me see. So I had this year tied with 2023 as the best, but I think kind of edges 2023 out for me. Regards probably the amount of time that I spent with everybody, like I said earlier, and it just felt a little bit more complete and whole.
Yeah.
So I put 2025 slightly above 2023. 2023 is number 2. Number 3, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, probably 2019. Number 4, 2022. And number 5, 2024. Those are my top 5 G Fest. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
What about you?
Oh, last year was what, 2024? Okay. 2023 at 1.
Okay.
2024 at 2. This year 2025 at 3, and 2020. Wow, this is hard to get straight. 2022, my first year at 4th.
Cool.
Cool, man.
All right, I feel like we've discussed pretty much everything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just like it.
Appreciate you having me on, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you joining my stream too.
Of course. Yeah, but have yours open.
Absolutely. We're gonna do this more often, man.
Have
This
to,
is like
yeah.
every
We can
single
get
day.
Goji Chronic one of these eventually, and he can be the. You've talked to him, right?
Yeah, I've talked to him. I've DM'd him a little bit. That's my guy.
Yeah, we gotta get him in here, and he can hear your take on Space Godzilla Beat and Destroya, and because
Oh,
like
yeah,
I know about Heisei stuff, but like he definitely I feel like probably knows more like the random niche statements here and there. So
Yeah.
and I'll just
I
be
think
here
me and
in
him
the
talked
background.
about it before. We might have talked about it. I don't know. We'll talk about
Space
it.
Godzilla has better abilities for sure. Most people agree on that. He easily has better abilities.
I'll
So.
give you the rundown on it. But yeah,
Destroya
Terry,
has
appreciate y'all.
nothing that can affect Space Godzilla.
His horn, maybe,
absolutely.
because I'm pretty sure it doesn't like slice through space itself. So like you could argue be able to go through a shield, but that's a big if.
I think he just absorbed it because it's energy.
I mean,
think
Space
absorbed it,
Godzilla did absorb a black hole, so.
or like the horn. I think he absorbed the
Yeah,
energy.
he absorbed the
horn.
energy. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't like reduce
The
it.
horn
To
itself would hit him. Yeah.
He'll probably break that off with his telepathy, or just throw something at it.
Nah, but we'll do power scaling and versus battles and stuff in the future. We got hella time, so
Yes, sir.
But yes, sir. I appreciate you stopping by, man, having me on the stream and joining
Mhm.
mine. Rodney, Terrence,
Vice
as
versa.
always, appreciate y'all being on here too, man. Much love.
Of course.
Absolutely,
Yes, sir.
absolutely.
And, shit, I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another stream probably later this weekend. So you just hop on there, spitball, just
Awesome.
shoot this.
All right, I'm gonna go write some. I'm gonna head out for now. Thank you,
Yes,
gentlemen.
sir.
I'll see you guys around. See ya.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
see ya.
All right. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. I know it's quite a long stream, but yeah, no, when it's not just me answering versus stuff for an hour straight, I can talk about G Fest for hours on end. So, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you to everybody who donated. Let me shout them out real quick. Why, YouTube, hello. Flames for the 5, Flames with the 5, and Birdman with the 5. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. So, as always, everybody, keep collecting. I will say, Reiner, the upcoming hybrid, I'm actively working on his script. His design is done. I think you guys will love it. But as always, keep collecting. Goji Guy out. See you guys. Have a good